So I tried splitting the triangle up into like
But
dividing it up into two and
it's unnecessary. You have everything you
oh,
need for the triangle. You have the base and you have the height.
oh yeah, that's right.
It's all there. Yeah.
So 144.
Very good. Right. So numbers 10 and 11, they kind of refer back to the same shape. So I'm going to snip in that shape without the we'll just relabel the dimensions.
Oh, cool.
Um, so it says here the hexagonal pyramid, which is exactly what you have, but it says that the base edge is 10 and the slant height is 9 this time. Okay, so the lateral area, surface area is the same calculation as the previous problem. You have to find the area of one of these triangles and then multiply by 6. That's now inches.
270.
Okay, 270 got units for me.
270 inches.
Squared. Area is always
Oh, it's just
squared.
good.
Yeah. All right, now for 11 is just asking for the surface area. Okay, which you already have. The surface area, you already have part of it. It's the lateral area plus the area of the base. So you already have the lateral area. The base is a hexagon though. You know that one of the sides is 10. And if you recall, there are 6 equilateral triangles
Mm-hmm.
in a hexagon. So there's a couple of ways to find the area of the hexagon. One is to use 1/2 the apothem times the perimeter. The apothem being the height here, that's the apothem. Or you find the area of the triangle, multiply by 6, but you still need the height of the triangle, which is the apothem. So I suggest we just figure out the apothem of this. Okay. Do you remember us doing this type of problem last time with the hexagon and the equilateral
Mm-hmm.
triangle?
Yeah, it's like 360 divided by
6.
45. Oh, by 6.
6 to get you 60, or I'm sorry, it's n minus 2 times 180 gets you the sum. And then the sum is actually 720 because there are 6 sides. And then you divide by 6 to get 120. But that means like this angle is 120 and this angle is 120. So when you bisect it, it makes it 60.
Gotcha.
And when you bisect the side that's 10, it's 5 because it's equilateral, which is also 5. And you can find the third side or the leg here using either 30, 60, 90 triangle relationships or Pythagorean theorem. So what is the, do you remember how to find this height, or do you want me to help work you?
Yeah,
Help you?
sorry, I'm doing Pythagorean theorem right now.
Okay, and that does work. You do have to reduce the root, unfortunately.
So the square root of 20, or the square root of 75 is
So start with 3 and 25. 3 doesn't go into 25, so it's 5 and 5. 5 comes out. 5 root 3.
okay.
You will be finding a lot of hypotenuses in these types of problems. That's really the only way they can make them more challenging, is to make you do an additional thing for it.
Uh-huh.
All right, so the apothem is the 5 square root of 3. The perimeter is 6 times 10, because there's 10 of the side lengths of 10. You can take half of any of the numbers. I would take half of 6 maybe, or 10, not 5, because then you get a fraction. But your answer will have a root 3 in it. It looks like it's 150 root 3.
Cool.
Onto 12. Back to some multiple choice. Is it like multiple choice where you have to show your work, or is this you just
Yeah,
get graded?
yeah, it is.
I think your final is multiple choice too.
Mm-hmm.
Usually you guys get a final review packet, 100 questions long and things like that. So the lateral surface area of a cone, again, there's a formula for this. It's pi RL or pi RS. It's an L or S refers to what's called the slant height, which is
Uh-huh.
this dimension here, the one going along the edge. So you actually have everything you need here. Pi, radius is 2, L is 12, but all your answers are decimal because, well, they know it's too easy if they just give you 24 pi as the answer. So
So
which one of those?
L is the slant height, right?
Yeah, and it's the one that's going up. I think it's better to kind of draw it like this. L is the one that goes along there. There's the real height. Slant height L is the, I don't know, one off to the side, we'll say.
Where did I? Oh, 12. I got 2.
You have an answer for that one?
75.4.
You got it. Good. 13 builds on 12. asks you to find the total surface area. The total surface area is the lateral area plus the area of any bases. This one only has one. All right, so it's 75.4 plus. The base this time is a circle. You can see there it's got a radius of 2.
Mhm.
So you've got to calculate that pi r squared by 2 squared and add it to the
And
previous
then so
result.
the area of a circle is pi r squared.
Pi r squared, yeah.
Okay.
Let me know we can move on to 14. Maybe you already are there.
No.
Okay.
So I got 88 for 13.
I agree.
Cool.
Good. Really good. Okay. 14, we're off to drawing. Draw and label sketch. You definitely won't have to do this in the final because it's multiple choice.
Yeah.
Not sure why they're saying right circular cone. They're almost all right circular cones. The right part is the fact that the height comes down and hits at a right angle,
Mhm.
but it's a standard cone. It's a standard
Yeah.
cone, radius of 4, height of 3. Hooray. You're asked to find the lateral surface area. So that means you've got to find the slant height.
Okay.
So you got to find that third side of the right triangle.
It's 5.
Very good. Now we're asked to find the lateral surface area. The lateral area is pi RL. Pi times the radius, which is 4, times the slant height, which is 5. It is 20 pi feet squared, but it's just a round to the nearest 10th, which means you got to go grab that calculator and make sure your rounding is good. You mentioned your teacher's pretty insistent about that. Nice thing
Yeah.
about your files, I think there's not a lot of weirdness when it comes to like what the
Yeah.
answer could be.
I always think finals are pretty simple.
Yeah, your school really standardizes them, so you're not usually you can improve your grade if you need to.
Mhm.
The 15 here, it's continuation from 14.
One sec. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
25 feet. Oh. Okay.
Okay. The next problem is a continuation of the previous one. You have to find the total surface area. Surface area again is the lateral area plus the area of the base. You already know the area of the lateral area, which is the number you just found, 60.83, plus the base. Base is a circle again.
Oops. I got 113.1.
I agree. What are the units of that?
103.1 feet squared, square feet.
Feet squared, yeah. Square feet squared doesn't matter. Good. Okay. All right. So lots of different shapes. This one is now a rectangular prism. All right. So rectangular prism volume is given as 120 cubic feet. So we can start with that. Volume is 120 feet cubed. The area of the base is 60 square feet. And it says to find the length of a lateral edge. The most basic formula that we've been using is the volume is the base times the height,
Mm-hmm.
which seems too simple, but the lateral edges connect the bases. So that when they say lateral edge, I believe they're just looking for H. Sixty times H.
Isn't base length times width times height? Or sorry, volume?
If it is, there's several formulas for volume. It's length times width times height, but it's also the area of the base times the height.
Times the height.
And what I was trying to show you here is that the lateral edge typically connects the two bases. So in this figure I've drawn here, this would be the lateral edges, these red posts.
Oh, it connects the two bases.
Yes.
Like the
Yes.
top and the bottom. Okay.
Right. The other thing to consider is when they only give you two numbers, there's only a couple of things you can do with them. You know, add, subtract, multiply, divide. You can't really go nuts and do anything exotic with them.
So H is 60.
No, base is 60. The area of the base is 60. H is dividing both sides after you divide both sides by 60.
Oh, okay. So 60H. So H is 2.
H is 2. What are the units of H? So length.
Oh, 2 feet. 2 feet.
Just feet. Yeah. All right. Awesome.
17.
On to 17. Yeah. How's chemistry going right now?
Chemistry's going all right. We just finished up like the last lesson, so it's gonna be just our review, and we got a big old packet for the final. So
Great. Great. Definitely available to help. I know a lot of students are doing their acid-based log stuff, logarithms.
yeah,
Not too difficult though. But
I think as
here
long
if
as I study the big study guide, I should be good.
Yep, I would agree. All right, a cylinder whose height is 5 meters. That's the lateral edge, if you will.
Mhm.
Has a volume of 320 pi cubic meters. We need to determine the radius. So this is a working backwards problem. You could, for example, use all the radii and see which one worked, or you can remember the formula for volume, which is area of the base times the height. The base is a circle this time. So we know that the base is pi r squared. We don't know r, that's what we're trying to find. The height though, the height is given as 5
Oh,
and the volume is 320. So we actually know everything except for r.
mhm. Oh, would we So we just instead of like solving for b, we would just plug in pi r squared.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Yep. So here you can actually divide both sides by pi to get that to cancel.
Mm.
That's a nice start. 5 r squared on the right side instead of the pi's. So you divide by 5. R squared is 64.
Um, so the radius is 8.
Radius is 8. What are the units of radius?
8 meters.
Yes. All the lengths are the single dimension.
Nice.
All right, up to you. We can probably do one more problem. Your call.
Yeah, if it's okay with you,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
can do
we
18
do 18.
real quick.
Plus it's really similar, so we might as well do one that's like it. Cylinder has a 12-foot radius.
17-foot height.
17-foot height, yeah.
Find the volume. Okay, so just
And I
17.
I never try and draw these to scale, in case you're wondering. I just draw one.
Yeah, neither do I.
Volume is the area of the base times the height.
To find the area of a circle, it's pi r squared, right?
You got it. Yep.
Okay. 7,690.6.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, final answer.
All right, yeah, I didn't quite get that. Yep, that is perfect. So 7,960.6. The height is 17. Units of this are feet cubed.
Cool.
All right, well, let your brother know to jump on about 10 minutes from now. I'm just gonna take a